Hi Stampers, it's Stampin' Texas. I have got a fun, simple card for you that is so easily recreated. It only takes a few pieces of paper, but with each of the cards, they turn out so cute. And you can jazz them up if you'd like. You could emboss the paper however you'd like. But these are great to have on hand. I like to kind of have an assembly line and make a bunch all at the same time. And this style of card goes rather quickly. So let me share the measurements with you. I just have all sorts of samples here. And it just takes a piece of designer paper, some cardstock, and away you go. So let me show you basically the measurements for this. For this particular card, I did it the long way. So this one is 11 by 4 1/4, folded in half for the base. You can use any designer paper that you have on hand, and this is 3 3/4 by 1 1/2, and that I'm going to use my snail and put that in the center. This is the Summer Smooches. I really like this designer paper. And then you can decide these two. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use a thinner little flag or a more wide, so I think I'll go with thinner. But for this one, it's 3 3/4 by 1 inch, and this one is 3 3/4 by 1 1/4. So depending on the size of the little, I call it the flag piece that goes right here, you can decide. I'm going to go with the thinner one this time. And if you have a square punch, this is a handy little tip. Use the corner of the square punch, woo, there it goes, to punch out your little flag, and then adhere that. And I'm using, this is Tempting Turquoise for the flag, and that'll just go right on top. Now this little piece I cut out of Whisper White cardstock, and this is the framelit called Apothecary Accents. And these are, framelits are used with the Big Shot. Great tool, handy and quick. So just cut out that out of Whisper White. And I do have a video on how to use the framelits, so be sure to look there and you can see how to use the framelit, how to cut it out. So I'm going to be using the stamp set Curly Cute. I always need thank you cards, so I've been doing a bunch of these thank you cards, and I'm just going to stamp that to the center of that piece. Now remember, with these new ink pads, it doesn't take a whole lot of ink. You just have to do a couple light taps. You don't have to press real hard, otherwise you'll have ink all over the place. I know, because I've done that. There we go. So then I'm just going to get a few dimensionals, put a dimensional or two on the back. And I'll tell you what, can't really get any quicker than that on putting a card together. And you can add rhinestones, or you can emboss this with an embossing folder in the Big Shot. Whatever you want to do to jazz it up, but they're quick and simple, and you can do them in so many different occasions. So thanks so much for watching, and be sure to become a fan of mine on my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/stampintexas, TEXAS. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.